One of the most important things we can do in life is to say thank you. And that's just what a young woman has done for her rescuers, almost 7 years to the very date when she nearly lost her life. Here's Two on Your Side's Dave McKinley.
It is a good thing we have folks like these, because it's the bad things which occur when minutes matter that call them to action. But as dramatic as the work of a Mercy Flight crew is, the calls tend to blend together over time.
In fact, I had another meeting like this a few months ago, and I had to admit it was kind of a surprise thing, and I had to admit that I didn't remember all the details.
But they do recall, perhaps more than others, the call they got on July 31st, 2010, responding to Allegheny County, where a 13-year-old girl had been accidentally shot by another child playing with a gun.
The injury that she sustained, A, could have threatened her life, and B, could have, and if she survived the initial injury, she may have lost her limb, her leg, because of where the injury was.
The bullet shattered the femur and the critical femoral artery of Maria Torito, who, after spending months in hospitals, shared her story with us in 2012, where she also recalled her life-saving trip aboard Mercy Flight.
I remember getting Mercy Flighted. He just talked to me and told me like I was going to be okay and stuff.
Who told her that?
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
That would be cleared up soon enough, though, when the crew locked eyes and exchanged hugs for the first time in 7 years with the girl they helped save, now a 20-year-old woman.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. You look amazing.
Thank you. Thanks to you guys.
And it all came back that it was flight nurse Tom Sampson who put forth not only his skills, but those encouraging words as well.
I remember because I asked you guys if I was going to die, and you were like, you can't think like that. Like, you can't. You have to stay positive. I did.
Reunions like these are a relatively new thing, but their importance can be explained in perhaps no greater way than through the tear-filled eyes and heartfelt words of a grateful mother.
I don't know how to ever thank you. You know what I mean? It's yeah, but you know, because the surgeons and the doctors, they were there, you know, so I was able to hug them and squeeze them and say thank you for saving my daughters. You guys were just like, you know, this 3 guys that she, you know, remembered a little bit about, and it's in my head, you're like, you all have your angel wings on, and you know, you're like heroes.
And it turns out it's important to them as well.
Most of the time we take our patients, we discharge them, we go back to get ready for the next flight, whatever. We don't ever hear back on anything because of all the HIPAA laws. So
to finally be able to see those people and see the positive outcomes and hear the thank yous kind of closes the loop and makes it very gratifying and worthwhile.
Maria still lives with the memories and indeed some of the physical pain left over from that day, but the impact of it and of these 3 gentlemen goes far beyond that, for they not only helped save her life, their actions actually set a path for it.
Yeah, 100%.
At an age when you have to decide what you're going to do with your life, she couldn't wait to tell them what she will do with hers.
I went and got my EMT degree in December, yeah. But right now I'm working as a medical assistant at a doctor's office. Because of what I went through, it made me want to go help other people.
She wouldn't have had that chance without you, so we will always be grateful. My whole family, my husband, my kids, the kids we keep having.
There were gifts exchanged, stories shared, and new people to meet, like Maria's sister Emma, who has no memory of what happened because she didn't come along until later, but who, like the others, is grateful just the same.
Thank you for saving my sister.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Emma.
And there were things to learn about each other for the very first time.
children are very special to me because I had a daughter who passed away at a very young age. So every time I take care of a child, I think it touches me every time because you know what I've been through. I know what the families have been through. It just makes it so much more difficult, whatever. But when you see outcomes like this, it makes it all worth its while.
You might not believe in angels, but there's a grateful family which does. And they believe you'll find them just where you might expect to, up there in the sky. Now, in the wings, if you will, of this reunion was also Maria's older sister, Alexa. That is her right there. And though she was only 14 at the time, she took measures before emergency personnel could by taking paper towels and holding Maria's leg tightly together in a valiant effort of her own to stop the bleeding and save her sister's life. Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.